Alright guys, brand new One Punch update. Let's go ahead and check it out in the shop. Let's see all the skins and the new patch update. So here are the brand new skins and dude, they're expensive. 4,400? Or is this for all of them? Do you get all of them or is it just each? No, I think this is like the bundle with everything. Okay, so here's what you get. You get Genos, Saitama, Terrible Tornado. Those are the brand new skins. And we have some emotes. There's push-ups. Terribly impressive. 100 push-ups. My game's in another language, so you guys aren't going to be able to... That's a pretty cool highlight intro. Now, I'm curious about these brand new updates as well. So, those are the new skins. Oh, okay, so the 4,400 is all of them. Each of them are about $20-ish, but this one is a little bit more. But this one comes with the intro. The intro is pretty cool. I'll give them that. But I'm really here to see the patch notes. Let's see if it's any good or what exactly did they change with the competitive updates. I'm sure they fixed a bunch of like bugs and stuff. Whatever. There's some achievements. I'm here for the actual patch notes. Okay. So, Orisa, nerf. Terra Surge can be now interrupted by hack. So it's kind of a Sombra buff. That's a really weird change. I wasn't expecting that. So I believe the only person that can hack is Sombra, right? So if Orisa ults, Sombra can hack. It's really not that huge of a deal. Using Annihilation while Nemesis form refreshes your bonus armor. Ooh, so that's a huge buff to Ramatra, right? Wait, it refreshes your bonus armor. Wait, players found that shifting out of Nemesis form before activating Annihilation Ultimate would fully reset the bonus armor. To smooth out the gameplay, it now resets armor and health automatically as part of your ultimate activation. Oh, so it's technically a buff for bad players. So what this means to explain it, I think I get it. So that means that if I use my if I'm using my ability where I can pummel, I can punch, not my ultimate. Obviously, when we're in the ultimate, it can punch too. It makes it so if you activate the punch ability and then you activate your ultimate, it doesn't have to wait for the actual cooldown. I think that's what it means. Now, it doesn't like give you armor while you're using your ultimate. That'd be pretty busted, right? Roadhog, let's go. Okay, what does it change? The chain hook beginning. Okay, I just want to know what the change is. So, chain hook cooldown now starts when the ability ends instead of the start. Chain hook cooldown reduced from 8 to 6 seconds. This is basically a nothing. So yeah, it seems like a buff, right? But the ability starts when the ability ends. So when I hook something and then pull it, then the cooldown starts. I don't really feel like this is a weird change. I'm not even sure if this is a nerf or buff. It's just like a nothing to me, honestly. I've played a bunch of Roadhog. I've hit GM on Roadhog. I don't think this changes anything with Roadhog. They at least could have been like, okay, we gave him an extra 1 second cooldown. He heals for a little bit more, or his heal, like you can heal through anti, because he has the lowest pick rate amongst the tanks. Zarya and Roadhog are like the two bottom tanks right now, according to Overbuff for like the win rate stats. Next up, Wrecking Ball. He got changed. So there's a specific role in relatives. Oh, you can change some more like sensitivity thing, and you can on the Nintendo Switch. He's buffed. You can do this with it. I don't care. Grapple Claw added a timeout indicator for Grapple Claw located above. Okay, that's helpful because you can't spin around on things forever. So the mine arming time increased from 1 to 1.25. So basically, it's a small nerf. It probably doesn't change anything. They need to nerf how long these mines stay on the field. All right, new Zarya changes. So the shared cooldown for particle barrier and projected barrier is reduced from 11. So Zarya got a buff. She's actually the worst tank in the game according to the win rate. As of literally like 10 minutes ago, I just chucked Overbuff. So she's getting a buff, and this will be pretty good. She has the lowest win rate across the board for tanks. So it's weird because this is how she was at the start of the game. So is this 1 second going to be a big deal? She also got buffs more recently, I think on the last mid-season patch, where her thing degenerates a lot slower. So Zarya might be good. I know it's only 1 second, but it makes a huge difference. Genji like loses or gains 1 damage, and that's everything. All right, so next up we have Ashe. What's Ashe's change? So Bob now prefers to shoot at enemy targets that Ashe damages with her rifle. That's pretty good, so you can target squishies. I would say this is definitely an overall buff to Ashe. Okay, so that's a buff. Then that's only with rifle, so it doesn't work with her like shotgun, but that's fine. Hanzo, the lunge cooldown. So Hanzo got a buff? That's really random, but like, okay. That's like changing things to change things, but it's like, it's so irrelevant. Okay, so Mei's Blizzard Ultimate cast time reduced. So basically, Mei, like, this is a nothing buff. Okay, am I weird? But like, there's like almost nothing in here. Maybe this changes with Zarya, but like so far, none of these things really matter in terms of like, oh, I didn't like the last patch. Is this patch going to be insane? There's just like, what is this? The weirdest patch. It's like, but they changed a bunch of things. But now jump judge movement is now influenced by directional input. So I'd say probably a buff to Pharah, so you can kind of maybe move a little bit more. So I'm guessing this means instead of just going straight up with jump jets, you can go to like the angles, and like you can go to the sides. Okay, so like I would say that's probably going to be a buff, right? Sojourn, torso hit volume width increase, so she's bigger. Okay, so that's a nerf to Sojourn, but does it really change her that much? She's kind of a hard target to hit anyways. I remember when I was playing Roadhog, could not like consistently one-shot her before even Hog got the nerf. Same thing with Kiriko, it's kind of hard. Okay, so let's see. So now Immortality Field minimum health threshold increased from 10 to 25. So that's a buff with BAP. Does it really matter? It is overall buff, so it's better, but if the target's gonna die, I mean, the difference between having 20 HP and would be 25%, like of whatever that is, 25% of 200. I'm too tired to do the math. I stayed up for this update. Okay, so the difference between like 20 HP versus what, like 50 HP? Maybe, but most things will kill you at about the same. So it's a buff, though. I don't think that's going to make Baptiste super powerful. Okay, and then they fix a bunch of bugs. What? This is the patch? That's it? That's it? I was way overhyping this event. I thought that we're going to get a new mid-season update that's going to completely change up the game. Where's Roadhog's change? Where's the Moira orb change? They mentioned that Moira is going to get some orb change. What do you guys think of the patch notes? Let me know down below. I'm really surprised by it, but out of all of the characters, I think Zarya took the biggest W. I know it's only 1 second, but again, remember, Zarya pre-nerf was the best tank, like, in the game at the time. Is she still going to be the best tank? I don't know. I'm a player, though, for sure. Very strange. The rest of the stuff doesn't really change up the gameplay. So it's like, if you play the heroes, they're going to be relatively the same. But anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts on the patch notes down below. I obviously gave you mine, but if you guys want to see more patch notes in the future, this is the first time here, subscribe to the bell. You'll definitely see more, but that was a really strange patch notes, and that's it for the new update. See you guys next video. Peace.